Hello people, my name is KDS and this is my mate Forrest the Troll. As you can see, we're playing Dark Souls and we're going to show you how to get that Platinum Trophy. But not in this video though, as this is a little introduction to our video walkthrough in which we're playing anti-trolls, to relieve ourselves from all the stress that the invaders have given us throughout our play sessions. And now Forrest is going to tell you more about it.
Yeah, that's right. So when we was doing the first playthrough, we used to get raped by these trolls with high level weapons and they just one-shotted us, so we thought the best way to take out our frustration was to get our own back on invaders and blue spirits of revenge in the forest area. So that's basically what we're doing today. We're going to just troll and troll all through the forest, and hopefully you might learn something that's going to help you. If you're by yourself, you can use the method we're going to show you in the video, where we drop down and you can actually heal up, and if they don't know where you are, then you have the advantage because they'll be looking for you. And if they drop down themselves, if you're pretty close to them, you can get the jump on them, because as soon as they land, they're going to take damage, and that's free damage. You've not hit them at all, and depending on how much life they have, you could probably die from the fall if they don't have a lot of HP. So I'm just relying on my sorceries to get them to roll, get them to do something, so Kev can actually try and get behind one of them, or close the distance and get a hit on some of these blue spirits and invaders. And then once we kill a few of these guys, we have to go back and make sure we kill all of the trees in the area, so invaders don't use them to their advantage. Otherwise, you're gonna be overwhelmed if you're on your own, because as soon as you fight the NPCs, that's when the invaders will come after you. You can't take them all on, and the invaders know that. But fortunately for us, we actually managed to get summoned. I actually managed to find Kevin's sign before I got overwhelmed by all these invaders. I think I'm level 120 in this video. Kevin's about 110, I think. And it's a good farming place if you got a strong build. If you use the Hornet Ring for the backstabs, and you got a strong weapon, then you can probably one-hit kill a lot of people who come in. You just have to try and get that backstab on them. But a lot of pussies use magic in this area. They use like Crystal Soul Spear with high intelligence, and they use the same catalyst I use, but because their intelligence is ridiculously high, they can one-shot you from distance. And they'll hide behind all the trees, and as soon as you come close, that's when they start firing them off. And if one of those hits you, that's going to kill you, or at least do about 1,000 damage, give or take, and you don't want that. As you can see, we're using the demon weapons. These are slow, kind of slow compared to katanas and other weapons like that, but the good thing is they've got the power. So if you enchant them with the fire, you're going to do good damage there if you get a hit in. Because what the fire effect does is, if you hit a guy with a fire weapon, they get the stun. It's like being burned. They're temporarily stunned for a few seconds, allowing you to get another hit on them and keep the combo going until either they die, or your stamina is depleted to 0.
This one's pretty funny.
Yep. This guy was a pain in the ass though, because as you can see, he's going to where the enemies are. He thinks that we don't know what we're doing. He thinks we're going to follow him, and we just stand back, and I decide to wave towards him because I'm definitely not going near there. So we both wave. I think that pissed him off a little bit, because eventually he comes out of his little hiding area, and he comes in for the battle, and out of nowhere, a few seconds later, we get invaded by a blue spirit, and instead of attacking us, they decide to wage war against each other to see who gets the right to fight the host. And it was pretty funny to see because I've not seen many videos like this. Most people who come in, they just go for the host because they know as soon as the host dies, game over. But to see two guys on both the evil side fighting against each other and just not paying attention to what we're doing is pretty strange, pretty unique. As you can see, the red guy takes the blue guy out with a backstab because he goes for, I think he goes for me in this video, and then I just kill the other guy with a backstab. Geronimo, this is the, I think this is the one where we show off our little trolling area, stomping grounds if you like.
Sorry about the black and white though. It's kind of retro style. We don't know what happened, but oh well.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. As soon as we was doing the recording for this, out of nowhere, this was the only part that ended up black and white, which is pretty strange, but fortunately it doesn't last very long, so you just have to bear with, I'm afraid. Fire effect looks pretty nice, black and white, but that's about it. But I'm pretty sure this is the only retro Dark Souls gameplay on YouTube. I'd be pretty surprised if there was other people with black and white videos. But this guy sees where we are, and he just sees Kevin fall off the cliff there, and I follow pretty shortly after. But I think he was a bit hesitant whether to drop down or not, because the only thing he was probably thinking at the time is, what the fuck is he doing? He's just fallen off a cliff, maybe he's killed himself. And then as soon as he hears my flask being healed, he knows like, okay, the only way I can actually kill these bastards is if I go down after them. That's not good for the invader, because as you can see, I backstabbed him as soon as he fell. And Kev got 15,000 souls just for that, whereas the host gets even more. Now the double kill is
our best one yet.
Yeah, the best one. This is probably a first. I don't think there's any other videos that show this. And this is two dark spirits being killed at the same time.
They also invaded at the same time.
Yeah, and they died at the same time as well, so kind of a befitting end to both of these guys. So we're just running towards our little trolling area, stomping ground. But I think they was pretty close behind us because they managed to find us very quickly. So by the time I used all my flasks to heal up, one of them had almost landed. As you can see, he took 346 damage there. I'm not sure why he took 346. Maybe he's got a ring, or he's got some kind of heavy armor on that negates the damage he takes from falls, but we're going to watch it again in slow motion so you can actually pinpoint both of them being killed at the same time. So we drop down, lose more than half of our HP just from the drop alone. I think we had like one flask after I used all these. I guess we could have probably used less flasks if I actually upgraded the Estus flask, because mine are +0. I haven't used any of the Firekeeper souls to upgrade my flasks, but we both have 10 shots of heal anyway, so if we use the flask, we still have some kind of way to heal up after a fight. And Kev got 29,200 souls just from that little area. But the good thing is, once you fall down here, you can go to where the Moonlight Butterfly is and go to different areas. So you can do hide and seek, which is what we did with this guy. But fortunately I had a sense of humour, because I sent him a few cryptic messages saying like, we're at the Hydra, so he goes all the way to the Hydra trying to find us, and he finds out that the fog is fogged off, and then he sends something like, can't go, fogged off. So I say, okay, wrong way, follow the lights. And it took him about 25 minutes to find us before he drops down, and then he gets killed. But at least he saw the funny side of it. Hopefully he's watching this video now and he's seen how we did it, where we was, and hopefully doesn't use it against me. But eventually he falls down, and then I think he does like a shrug emote, because I guess he never saw anybody do this before, and then he just got backstabbed. And I think he fell off the cliff, so I start waving, and Kevin decides to do the hooray. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.